Well, hi everybody, and welcome to Take Care of Yourself Thursday. I'm your host, Kevin Kuretzky, and welcome to today's Kevin Kuretzky Show. Today is a subject I was really thinking about, very near and dear to my heart. I just got back from working out, went for a walk, and it's what I've been doing for the past 10 months to lose some weight, to really work out on myself and feel better about myself. But there's more to it than just that. I do know this for certain. I am a compulsive overeater. I am a food addict. I know there are certain foods for me that I need to stay away from. And that I know that with any time something goes wrong, I don't need to drink, I don't need to do drugs, I don't need to have sex, I don't need to gamble. I have a food addiction. And not only do I have that food addiction, but most Americans who are overweight have that. Now, I'm not blanketing this and diagnosing anybody else. I'm only talking from my personal experience. But 1/3 of Americans are obese, and 2/3 are overweight. So it seems to me that there is a problem here. There is something in our country that people say, well, how can you be addicted to food? Well, it's pretty simple. We have to live with food every day, no matter what. So when certain foods are processed in my body, and I know there are many people out there who agree with this, who understand what I'm talking about, it does something to my mindset. You know, I'm addicted to certain types of foods. I love sugar. And something happens when I get that first bite of sugar. I zone out. Everything goes away and I don't have to worry about anything. I use food to deal with issues. In other words, if something happens in my day, I have to be really careful not to go to my old reliable friend food. I'll tell you a story. About many years ago, I was in a place in my life I didn't want to be. About 10 years ago. And I remember I was feeling really lost and lonely, and I remember going to the grocery store. And I remember going to the donut counter at the grocery store and buying a huge box of donuts. And I thought those donuts would solve my problems. And when I went to check out, this is how sneaky food addiction can be. I had to lie to the cashier and say, now, is this the only multiple pack you have? Because it's for work. It wasn't for work. I ate those donuts in my car on my way home because I didn't want to deal with the issues. And what did those donuts do? They didn't make me deal with anything. I was on sugar overload. It didn't have to deal with anything, and I went to a comatose. So there's a brain change with certain foods. Everybody has something in this realm with that. So for me, it was sugar. Also, any types of saturated fats, processed foods, anything like that could do it. So I have to be really careful about what my intentions are. So here's what I'm talking about, viewers. If you feel you're like me and you have a little bit of a food issue or a big food issue, and you know that you're an overeater or use food or you don't use food, keep a journal daily about what foods you're eating and why you're eating them, what mood you're in, and what your go-to are. You know, I've been hearing a lot lately about this whole, if you just had willpower is the key. Willpower is not very easy. I'll tell you what, willpower never worked for me. I woke up every day knowing I didn't want to eat something. By the end of the day, I ate it. I don't have willpower in that respect. I do have commitment in my life, and I do have a program where I know I only have to do something for one day. That's all I have to worry about. I don't worry about 3 weeks from now or the future. That's why I even started this workout regimen of going for a walk every day. It had nothing. I was going to do it every day. I said to myself, I'm only going to try for today. And I still do that every day. And with foods, it's the same thing, just for today. It's a change of lifestyle. Food, because we have to live with food. We have to really know what we're going to eat and put in our bodies. Food should be energy. It should not be a solution. So, I had a triangle. It was the TV, food, and the couch. Today, I still like to watch TV, I still like food, and I still love my couch. The thing is, I know why I'm doing it. So, answer these questions to yourself. If you find you have any issues with food in your life, finding your self-worth. Is that what you want out of your life, is to have food, find your self-worth? So finding your self-worth, stop and think. Why are you eating those foods? Why are you going to those certain foods? What does it do to you? And why am I eating? What's triggering this in my day-to-day life? You know, I heard a great thing once. It's like we're stamp collectors, and you put all these stamps on your day-to-day life, and then all of a sudden, finally, it's full, and there's that trigger. You need something to cope with it. Well, for me, it was food. And once you acknowledge that there is an issue, the rest is the work you have to do in your life. And it's no greater freedom I have than knowing who and what I am. It's part of who I am, and I live with it on a day-to-day basis. So, viewers, this is not going to be the first or last time we talk about food and the addiction of food. It's as serious as alcoholism, drug addiction, gambling addiction, sex addiction, any addiction. We're going to deal with that on this show. So, let me know what you think. If you feel you have an issue with food, email me at kevinkuretzkyshow@yahoo.com or give me a call at 612-237-6209. By the way, no names, real names would ever be used on this show if you don't want it to be. I believe in anonymity. I believe that this is a personal issue that needs the help of others. So viewers, join me in battling the bulge. So, what I know for certain is food can be just as addictive as anything else. But what I do know is you can get through it. All right, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. Start writing those journals about what triggers you if you feel you have a food issue. Take care of yourself and go for a walk today. We're all in this together, folks. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for being part of the journey. See you later. Bye, everybody. Have a great day.